Alrighty, everyone. Thank you. This is your host, Tiny Jester. We're getting ready for game number 4.
Ice cream?
No. I'll get it in a little bit. Alright, game number 4. APBA Basic 1953 World Series game number 4. Yankees at Brooklyn. October 3rd, 1953. So there is your starting pitchers for the day. For the New York Yankees, it's going to be Edward Charles Ford, Whitey Ford. For the Yankees, he is a B pitcher with a Y and a W. And for the Brooklyn Dodgers, it's going to be William Billy Lowe's. For Brooklyn, he is a C pitcher with a Y. So we'll see what comes into play there. And so we have the New York Yankees coming up first against Billy Lowe's. All right. See if I can get everything in focus for you guys. Obviously, you can't see the dice rolls this way, but I figured this way you guys can see the cards a little better. And it might make it a little easier for you guys. So the Yankees are actually only fielding 2, 6, 8, 16, 20, 28, 32. Wait a minute. Did I add something wrong here? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 18, 26, 30, 39. And with Whitey Ford is 40. They're only fielding 40 in this game. So they're actually moving down to a fielding 2. Brooklyn is still fielding 43 or 44. So they will be fielding 1 on this. All right, here we go. Your starting lineups is going to be Mickey Mantle. The Yankees are really throwing a loop here. So they've changed their lineup. Mickey Mantle is going to lead off in center field. Joe Collins at first base, batting second. Hank Bauer, right fielder, batting third. Yogi Berra is the catcher, batting fourth. Gene Woodling batting fifth. In left field, Billy Martin is second base, batting sixth. Gil McDougall, third baseman, batting seventh. Phil Rizzuto, shortstop, batting eighth. And Whitey Ford, the pitcher, batting ninth for the Yankees. Obviously going up against Billy Lowe's. Here we go for game number 4. So due up Mickey Mantle, who's he's hitless so far in the World Series. He's actually got 5 walks and no hits so far for Mickey Mantle. Rolls a 64. That's going to be a 14. And guess what? He earned himself another walk. I gotta click back over here, don't I? So he earned himself another walk. Unbelievable, Mickey Mantle. And that'll bring up Joe Collins, first baseman, runner at first. Mickey Mantle once again on first. Still hitless though. 51 is a 9. Lowe's is a C pitcher, and a 9 is going to be with a runner at first. Runner at first. A 9 is going to be out at first, runner at second. Third base to first base. Ground ball down to third. Over to first. Runner will advance. That's an N to advance. So Mantle moves himself to second on the play. And that brings up Hank Bauer. One on, one out. Runner at second is Mantle. 2-2. And that is going to be a 7. C-grade pitcher, 7. Single to right. And the runner's going to come in and score on this single. And he will come in to score. And the Yankees, just like that, take a 1-0 lead in game number 4. That brings up Yogi Berra. 16 is a 28. We have a runner at first now. 28. Safe at first on the fielder's choice again. It's going to be a ground ball hit to short. They can't get the runners out except for at first. And so far, it's been the Yankees with 2 away now. Runner back in scoring position for the Yankees, up 1-0. Phil Lowe's trying to minimize the damage here. 65 is a 35, and that is going to be a foul out to third. He does not have any W's. That's going to be a pop-up to third. And that's going to do it for the Yankees. But 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. We will go to the top of the second. I'm sorry, bottom of the first. Yeah, that's it. For the Yankees, it's going to be Whitey Ford pitching, and the lineup for Brooklyn goes as follows. It's going to be Junior Gillum at second, Pee Wee Reese at short, Jackie Robinson at left, Gil Hodges at first, Roy Campanella is the catcher, Duke Schneider in center field, Carl Ferrello is in right, Billy Cox is at third, and Billy Lowe's pitching, batting ninth. All right, so there we go. That looks pretty good. Let's see what can do. Let's see if the Brooklyn's bats come out in this game. 23, and that is a 12. 23, and there is no one on. A 12 is going to be ground ball to third. Over to first, 1 away. Pee Wee Reese still looking for his first hit. Hitless in 11 attempts. He's got 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. Pee Wee Reese, 61. That's going to be a 24. He does not have a case. It's going to be ground ball to short for the out. 2 up, 2 down. And brings up Jackie Robinson for Brooklyn. 36 for Jackie, 33. And does he have a Y? He does have a Y. That is going to be a strikeout of Jackie Robinson. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Brooklyn. That does not bode well. That is their 10th inning in a row with not scoring. So the Yankees come back up here in the top of the second. And it's going to be the hero of yesterday, or earlier's game, Billy Martin. He's batting 182, 2 hits, and of course the big home run in game number 3. 1 strikeout and a stolen base for Billy Martin. 63-31. That's a fly ball to center field. This time, no heroics for Billy Martin. Gil McDougal for the Yankees. 61-27. Does he have an X? Billy Lowe's has a Y, so no X. It's going to be ground ball hit hard at third base. Picking that up and throwing it to first. It's going to be, I got to get these third base. Billy Cox over to Gil Hodges. All right, there we go. So 2 down, and it's Scooter Residio. 33 is a 7. C pitcher 7 is going to be a single in the right field. Base hit for the Yankees. A 2-out hit by Residio, and that brings up the pitcher spot. And that is going to be Whitey Ford. With 2 outs, Whitey Ford batting. 26-24. Runner at first, 24 is going to be a double play short. We're just going to do the short to first. And that's going to do it. So Whitey Ford will be done. We go to the bottom of the second. Still 1-0 Yankees. And Whitey Ford. Come here, Whitey. Whitey Ford against, it's going to be Gil Hodges. The first baseman for Brooklyn. 51. That is a 9. He gets a B. 9 and a B with nobody on. 9 in the B is going to be a single base hit, and little Bronx cheer coming out here as Brooklyn finally gets a hit. Now let's see if they can put a couple hits together. And it's Roy Campanella, 1 out of 10 so far in the World Series with a walk and a couple strikeouts. Campy, 6-6, and that one's hit well by Campy. And this hitless streak is over as that is going and gone. Roy Campanella with his first home run, and that puts Brooklyn in front 2-1 here in the bottom of the second. And the scoreless streak against the Yankees is over. And now Duke Snider's up as Charlie Whitey Ford gets a new ball and gets a new play. Duke Snider, 61. That's a 40 with nobody on. That is, does he have a W? He does have a W, so that is a base on balls. He's going to walk him on 4 pitches. And Snyder is on first. And Brooklyn trying to add to their lead here in the bottom of the second. And that brings up Carl Ferrello. Carl waits on the pitch. Here it comes. 12-25. And that's going to be hit right at second. Over to short. Back on to first. Double play. Twin killing. 4 to 6-3. Double play. And that's going to wipe everyone off the bases. That brings up Billy Cox, your third baseman for Brooklyn. 24-13, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to do it. But the Brooklyn Dodgers have taken the lead here in game number 4. The score is 2-1 in favor of the Dodgers. Now, let's see if Lowe's can keep the lead for Brooklyn. He's going to have to go against the top of the lineup here to start the third inning, and that is, of course, Mickey Mantle. Mickey, you're so fine. 21. It's going to be a fly ball. That is going out to left field. And that is going to be caught out there in left field by, again, the left fielder is Jackie Robinson. Of course it's Jackie. So Jackie makes the catch on Mickey. And we go to Joe Collins. 24-13, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Another good pitch there by Billy Lowe's. And the Yankees are down to their last out here in the top of the third. Hank Bauer and Billy Lowe's trying to go for a quick 1-2-3 inning. Hank Bauer, 14-30. That's going to be a fly ball to left, and that's going to do it. 1-2-3. And the hometown crowd getting into this one here as they have a lead after 2.5 here in Brooklyn. It is 2-1 in favor of the Brooklyn Dodgers. And due up will be the pitcher spot, Billy Lowe's. Obviously, he's had 1 at bat so far. And let's see what he can do. He's 0 for 1 in the series. I'm sorry, this is his first at bat, but he rolls a 55. And that is going to be a 21, actually. 21 is going to be a single down the right field line. Base hit for the pitcher. And just like that, Brooklyn now getting something rolling with the big bats coming out. And now it is up to Junior Gillum. Runner first. Nobody out here in the third. 3-3, and that is a 0. We're going to roll again for Junior Gillum. He had 6 home runs in the regular season, batted .278, and that is a 62 as a 6. And he is a B pitcher and a 6. It's going to be double over first. Runner to third. If he's a fast runner, he will score. And the pitcher is Lowe's. He is not fast. He will go to third on the single over the first baseman's head. And stopping at, wait a minute, that was a 62. Let me make sure. 62 is a 6. That should be a double. Yes, double over first, runner to third, and that runner will score. So it's going to be a, let me cancel this. Yeah. It's going to be a double. The runner will advance to third. So nobody out here. And they have runners at second and third. The Yankees are going to play defense in with runners at second and third. Second and third. And they're going to play close. Pee Wee Reese, who's hitless so far. Only time he was been on base in the World Series is when he walked them. He needs to pull out something, some magic here for Brooklyn. Second and third, 42 is a 14. And that is going to be base on balls, and that'll fill the bases. Pee Wee Reese, good eye there. And that's going to load the bases, and they're going to have a meeting on the mound as Yogi Berra comes out to talk to Whitey Ford here. It is bases loaded. Nobody out for Brooklyn here in the bottom of the third. The Yankees are deciding what they're going to do with their defense. They have a crowd on the mound. The umpire comes out and tells them to break it up. Time to get busy, boys. Time to get busy. And let's see here. I need to make sure my camera's in a good position for you all there. All right, so what are they going to do defensively? They are going to play in, or they're going to play back and go for a double play. They're going to trust in their pitcher, Whitey Ford. They're going to play back. They're hoping to get a couple strikeouts here by Whitey. He does have a Y. Unfortunately, he does have the W, so he's a little wild. Jackie Robinson could do some damage here. 53-17. Single to right field. Runners are going to advance one base. So single to right, and Jackie Robinson delivers, and the Brooklyn Dodgers take the lead by 3-1 now. Still nobody out, and the line is moving. The line is moving for Brooklyn. That's going to bring up Gil Hodges. Gil Hodges, still bases loaded, nobody out. We have, what, 1, 2, 3 hits already and a walk. Gil Hodges trying to put this one out of reach early. 63 is a 30. Fly out to left field. Runners will hold. Does he have an X? He does not have an X. So it's going to be a fly out to left, but runners will hold. Not very deep there by Gil Hodges. And the runners are going to stay put on the fly out. So the first out there by Brooklyn, and now it's Roy Campanella for Brooklyn. 45-14. Is that a walk? And that is going to be a bases loaded Z or double Z. He's not a Z or double Z. That is going to be ball 4 on the outside corner. They're going to walk in a run. It is now 4-1 in favor of Brooklyn. Still only one out. Defense is going to play back. They're going for the double play here. And Duke Snyder is up. Uh-oh. 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 Where is it? Uh-oh. That's all I have to say is uh-oh. Is that an uh-oh? That is an uh-oh. That is going. That is going. Duke Snyder going. Gone. And this place is exploding here as Duke Snyder with the grand salami against Whitey Ford. And it is now a 8-1 ball game. And that is going to be it for Whitey Ford here in game number 4 of the World Series. And who would have thunk that? Holy cow. And coming in to pitch for the New York Yankees Whitey Ford throws his helmet down and he is abusing a Gatorade jug in the dugout. He is not happy with his outing, and he knows the big stage got to him here in game number 4. Disappointment mounts for the Whitey Ford, and he will be replaced by Thomas Gorman for the Yankees. And that is it for Whitey Ford. And so we need to, new pitcher, it's going to be Gorman. Stormin Gorman, he will bat 9th, is coming in. They've made the call to the pen, and they've almost batted around here in the 3rd inning, and it has been all Brooklyn in this one, 8-1 so far. And the bases are back to empty as Duke Schneider, grand salami. Have some mustard on that one. That's a grand salami, and it is all Brooklyn. And it's Carl Ferrello up against Thomas Gorman. He will be a B pitcher with a Y. 24 for Ferrello. 24, a swing and a miss. Oops. And of course, I'm not back on this now. Swing and a miss. And one batter left with 2 outs, and that is going to be Billy Cox for Brooklyn. Bases empty with 2 away. 13 is a walk, and another walk given up by Yankee pitching, and they have batted around here. Let's see here. Insert bat around in the 4th. No, I want to do it for... There we go. Okay, wanted to make sure I did that right. So walk by Billy Cox, and just like that, they have batted around. A pitcher spot coming back up. This is the man that got it all started for Brooklyn here. The pitcher today, Billy Lowe's. Now let's see what he does this time. That's a 25-36 with a runner at first, 36. That's going to be a wild pitch. Runner moves to second on the wild pitch. Wild pitch. How do we do wild pitches? How do we do wild pitches? How do we do wild pitches? Hit by pitch. Am I missing it? Generic pitch. There's a hit by pitch. Wild pitch. How do we do? Oh, wild pitch. There's wild pitch. Yeah. All right. So he's going to advance to second on the wild pitch. And Billy Lowe's is going to get another shot at it here. Joe Brooks, what's going on, my friend? It is all Brooklyn so far today on this one. Game number 4. Oops. And for some reason, my camera's offline there. There we go. So Billy Lowe's, the pitcher, back up for the second time here in the 3rd inning. He led this game inning off. Well, I guess he didn't lead it. Yes, he did lead it off with a single. Yes, he did. Let's see what he can do now. Runner at second. Runner at second with a 62 is a 27. Out at first. Does he have a Y? He does have a Y. Nope, it's a strikeout. Sorry, it's going to be just a big fat strikeout on the pitcher. So pitcher gets the other pitcher for the 3rd out, and that's going to do it for the 3rd inning. And as the Brooklyn Dodgers take the field, the crowd is going crazy here in Brooklyn. They're up 8-1 on the powerhouse New York Yankees after the grand salami there in the 3rd inning. And that will get their bats going for sure. So Billy Lowe's back out with an 8-1 lead against Yogi Berra for the Yankees. 26 is a 27. We got nobody on. 27. Does he have an X? Billy Wise? No. So that's going to be a ground ball to third for the first out. And that's going to bring up Eugene Richard Woodling. 55. That is an 8. He is a C pitcher. And an 8 is going to be a single. So the Yankees not done yet. Single there. And that's going to bring up Billy Martin. Runner first for Billy Martin. 43-29. That's going to be a fly out. No, I'm sorry. It's going to be a... he is a Y pitcher. It's going to be a strikeout. It's not going to be any of that. It's going to be a strikeout. As he is a Y pitcher. So another strikeout for Billy Lowe's against this hot-hitting Yankee offense. And now it's up to Gil McDougal to keep things going here. 2 outs, 1 on, and the pitch. 46-13. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. And that is going to be that for the top of the 4th. And the hometown crowd really enjoying this game. And now the replacement pitcher that came in for Whitey Ford, Tom Gorman, comes back out here in the bottom of the 4th. It's Brooklyn 8, Yankees 1, and it's Junior Gillum starting things off. 2-2, and that is an 8. He is a B pitcher. B pitcher and an 8, I believe, is an out. Let's see. Base is empty. B8. Yep, it's going to be a fly ball to center field for the out. So Gillum's out of there. It brings up Pee Wee Reese. 55. That is an 8. That is also a fly ball out. Thought that was going to be a couple hits, but nope. That brings up Jackie Robinson. Batting .250 all of a sudden. He was having a rough series start, but he's 1 for 2 with a single and a walk so far. 62-22. Out at bases are empty. Yeah, out at first. It's going to be first to pitcher. Ground ball down to first, and that's going to do it. It's a quick 1-2-3 inning by Gorman Norman, whatever. And the Yankees come back out in between innings here. It looks like, here we go. It's going to be Rizzuto against Lowe's. 3-3, and that is a 7 against a C. 7 and a C is going to be a single. So Rizzuto is going to get things started here, and that brings up the pitcher spot. That is Gorman. And are they going to bring a pinch hitter in? They need offense for sure. And they are going to bring someone in. Right here, right now, the Yankees are going to take advantage. Nobody out. Runner first. They're going to pull Gorman. And they're going to be putting in a pinch hitter. And that is going to be... It's going to be here. Give me your cards. It's going to be Don Bolwig is coming in for the Yankees. First baseman. So we got a new pinch hitter. And that's Bolwig for the Yankees. All right. Bob's Tabletop Sports. What is the current series at coming into this game? Current series is 2-1 in favor of the New York Yankees. But this one here is Brooklyn ahead 8-1. New York just made another pitching change as they have pulled Tom Gorman and they're replacing him with Don Bolwig, trying to get some offense going here. And Billy Lowe's with the pitch. 31. That is a 9. That could be trouble. And we have a runner at first. 9. And that's going to be a single. Infield single. And the Yankees have... the Yankees have back-to-back runners on. And nobody out here. So Bullwig... that was the pitcher spot. All right, so back to the top of the order, and it is Mickey Mantle. It is Mickey Mantle, and he could make things really interesting here if he was able to get a hold of one. Mickey Mantle in the World Series, as you can see, is hitless so far, but he does have 6 walks. They won't pitch to him. They've been constantly pitching around him. Let's see if they pitch to him now with 2 runners on. Runners at first and second chart, please. Thank you. Billy Lowe's with the pitch. Oh, 64. And they're going to walk him again. Yes, they do. Walked him again. And that's going to load the bases for Joe Collins. And this game is not over yet, folks. This one is not over yet. It might be 8-1, but here comes the Yankees. Joe Collins, the windup and the pitch. 16-28. They were playing deep. Batter safe at first on the fielder's choice. Runner out at second. All other runners advance. So it's going to be a 6-4 fielder's choice. And run's going to come in to score. Bullwig moves to third, and Collins safe at first. So they're only able to get 1 out. Tried the double play, just couldn't turn it quick enough. And a run comes in for the Yankees. It's now 8-2. And that puts runners at first and third with 1 out. Defense playing back again. They will trade an out for a run at this point. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is a 1-1. That is a 1-1. And that could... Hey, Kurt Berglund, what's going on, buddy? And that could be trouble. That is a 1-1. That is a 0 by Hank Bauer. And Hank might have just got a hold of one, and this is going to be trouble. Hank Bauer, he rolls a 12. That is a 7. Against a C-grade pitcher, a 7. And that's going to be a single to left. 1 run scores. The other runner is going to move to second on the play. And Bullwig scores. Collins will stop at second. And it's 8-3 ball game. Still only 1 out. And here comes the Yankees. Oh, Kurt Berglund's in the house. He showed up. Awesome, awesome. Good to see Kurt Berglund. Make sure you check out his wonderful Sports Sim channel. Does a great job on everything. Yogi Berra batting through 31. He's really struck on hard times in the last game and a half. At one point he was batting 400. But now all will be forgiven if he can get another big base hit. Oh, the pitch is a foul ball as one of the dice went flying across the table. Yogi Berra again to the plate. 25 this time, and that's an 8. This could be trouble as well. Runners at first and third against a C pitcher. And it's going to be a fly out. 1 run will score on the fly out to center field. So they will get the out, but coming into... how can that be? Because I'm on the first and third chart. That's why. Instead of the first and second chart. Let's look at that again. I apologize. So that was a 25 again was an 8. Right. 8 is going to be a single over short. 1 scores, other to second. If there is 2 outs, the other runner will go to third. So actually, he is going to go to third on that. Nope, I got to undo that. Sorry, that is my bad. Because I was on the wrong chart. an 8 on the first and second. Sorry, I was on the first and third. The first and second, and 8 is single over short. One scores, other to second. If there's 2 outs, the other runner would go to third. There's only 1 out, so this is going to be, oops, it's going to be a single. Runner to single over short, 1 scores, other to second. Okay, so he's going to come around and score, and Bauer will stop at second, and the Yankees get another run on Yogi Berra's single. And it's now 8-4 ball game. Oh, Nilly. And there's still only 1 out. Billy Lowe's in a heat blow to trouble here in the top of the 5th. And now I got to make sure I'm on my first and second chart. I am. 53 is a 15. Single to left, 1 run scores, other runner to third. Batter trying for second is out. So it's going to be left field to second for the out. Oh my gosh, how do I do this one? It's going to be out. It's going to be all right. Batter was safe, but then he was out going for second. Single, batter out at second trying to stretch a single. Bauer will score. He will advance to third. And it's going to be assist to, it was, I believe, the left fielder. Yes, single to left. Put out at second. That is right. And that is another run for the Yankees. It is now an 8-5 ball game. And we have a runner at third with 2 away now. And the Yankees have almost batted around here in the top of the 5th. And we got all kinds of action going on now here. Holy cow. Whew. Billy Martin. Here we go. Runner at third. Defense back in normal. 2 outs. Billy Martin, 56. 13. Swing and a miss. And they get Billy Martin to strike out to end it. But that is going to be a good inning for the Yankees, who were down 8-1. Is now an 8-5 score. And we have to put in a new pitcher, as we have pulled we have pulled the pitcher. We need a pitcher for the Yankees. Now, who is the pitcher going to be, you might ask? That's a great question. I think it's going to be Johnny Span is coming in. Johnny Span. New pitcher. Johnny Span. He will bat 9th. And here he comes, Johnny Span for the Yankees. It's an 8-5 ball game, and this one is the exact opposite of yesterday's game. Holy cow. Game number 4 is completely different than game number 3, that is for sure. And here we go. Gil Hodges up first for your Brooklyn Dodgers. Span. Why this keeps minimizing. Span up first. Our Span is a B pitcher with a Y and a Z. Here comes the pitch. 56, 34, and nobody on. 34, that's a crazy number. 34 is a pop out too short, except for he's a Y. He's a strikeout. Guess what? He's a Y. That means it's a strikeout. Swing and a miss time for Gil Hodges. And 1 up, 1 down. We go to Roy Campanella. Roy Campanella's 1 for 1 with a home run in the second and also a walk in the third. Campanella 65, 35 again. That's going to be ground ball to first. And taking it to the bag himself will be the first baseman, which is, I forget who the first baseman is. That's going to be Joe Collins. Joe Collins. So Campanella's out of there, and it's Duke Snider time. The big Grand Salami. Put some mustard and mayo on that one, as he got the Grand Salami last time up. He gets a big hand by the hometown Brooklyn Dodger fans as he comes to the plate. Span with the pitch. 45. 14, and they're going to walk him. They do not want to have anything to do with Duke Snider. Duke is feeling it in this game. And that brings up Carl Ferrello. Runner at first. Two-way here. At the bottom of the fifth. 42 is a 9. He is a B pitcher. A 9 is going to be a single, infield single, and that's going to be a base hit. And here comes Brooklyn right back. Trying to get some of these runs back, and it's going to be Billy Cox. Billy Cox is hitless in the World Series. He's got 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. That's all he's got so far. Billy Cox really needs to get things going. Runners at first and second with 2 away. The pitch. Uh-oh, that could be trouble. That is a 1-1. That could be trouble. What is a 1-1 on his card? That is a 6. This might be his first hit of the game. And that's going to be double into left center field. Run scores. And Carl Ferrello, what's his speed? If he's slow, he's out at home. He is out at home. Carl Ferrello thrown out at the plate trying to score on the double. Yep. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So it is going to be a double. Snyder comes in to score, and out at home is going to be Ferrillo, and it went to left field again. Assist to the left fielder, whose left fielders have been throwing darts out there, and the put out to the catcher, and that's going to do it. But Brooklyn does get 1 run in, and it is a 9-5 Dolly Parton kind of game here. And Billy Lowe's is continuing to pitch for Brooklyn. He's still got a lead, so they're going to leave him in there. It is game number 4. Has been a humdinger here. Gil McDougal for the Yankees, batting .286 in the World Series. 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. Gil McDougal, 44, and that is a 7 against the C pitcher. And that is going to be a base hit back up the middle for Gil McDougal. That brings up Phil Rizzuto, batting .500, 6 hits and 12 at-bats. Phil Rizzuto, 61 is a 27. And that is hit, does he have an X? He does not have an X. It's hit right at the third baseman. Over to second, on to first, double play. 5-4-3, just what the doctor ordered. If you are a Brooklyn fan, 5-4-3 double play. Rizzuto slams his bat down, and it's gonna be Span coming out to bat. 12-25. 12 is a 25. That is going to be a ground ball hit at second. And that's going to... what happened there? Cancel. Ground ball to second, please. Thank you. There you go. All right, so Span couldn't get the job done there. And the Yankees come up with no runs, 1 hit and no errors there in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. And are they going to leave Lowe's out there because it's his turn to bat? Are they going to bring him out for the 7th? That is a great question. Let's think about, are they going to do it? And you know what? They are going to leave him. They're going to let him bat because they're going to use him they're going to use him in the 7th. Maybe the 8th too. We'll see. Billy Lowe's against Johnny Span. Oh my gosh. You got to be kidding me. That's crazy. Everything's going Brooklyn's way. That is crazy. And that is going to be a 4 against Span, which is a B. B4 is going to be a double. So you better leave the pitchers in, as that is going to be a double. And Billy Lowe's goes 2 for 3 with a single and a double so far in this game. Unbelievable. And now it is going to be the top of the order. Junior Gillum, runner at second, Chart. Runner at second. Nobody out here. Johnny Span pronounced Sane, not Span. Okay, Sane. Johnny Sane, sorry. Johnny Sane, good thing somebody's here that knows. I don't know anybody from 1953. I mean, I know Yogi Berra and Mickey Mantle. Those are about the only ones I know. So if I'm pronouncing anybody else's name wrong, let me know, Glenn. So that is Sane. All right, Johnny Sane. Thank you. So Johnny Sane against Junior Gillum. The pitch, 45-14. He walked him. I believe with runner at second, did he walk him? He did walk him. So now we have runners at first and second with nobody out. And Johnny Sane is about ready to be pulled because he's gone insane walking these batters. Pee Wee Reese, I've heard of him too, so yeah. I don't normally play 1953 baseball, but just for Kurt Berglund, I'm throwing a curveball in there. All right, here we go. Pee Wee still looking for his first hit. He got a big walk last time up, though, or in the third inning to keep that inning going. And he's had 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. He's just not been able to get any hits. Runners are first and second. Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh. This is crazy. This is crazy. When they're up now, for some reason, they are getting doubles like crazy. That is a 0. Pee Wee's might get his first hit here. And look at what comes back right after that. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. 66, and Pee Wee Reese says, "See you later." Gone. 3-run home run, and that might be the dagger. That might be the dagger that they needed in Brooklyn. It is now a 12-5 ball game, and Sane is going to be... When is he due up? Johnny Sane is praying for rain, and that's what the opposite team used to say. Oh, really? That's what they used to say. Johnny Sane's praying for rain because he is giving up the long ball, and I think that might be it for Sane. Let's see. A 12-5 ball game, not over with yet. They need to get him some more innings out of him. At least one more inning. You know what? That's it. They're going to make the pull. They're making the call. Looks like the manager for the Yankees is coming out, and they're going to be making the call. Are they? In the 6th? No. You know what? It looks like they're going to leave him in there, actually. They're going to leave him in there. I think the Yankees have given up on this game, and they're just going to... They don't want to blow their bullpen for tomorrow's game. And so it's going to be 12-5, and we'll see what happens. All right, so Johnny Sane against Jackie Robinson. Jackie, 1 for 3 on the day. No one on. I can flip back to the easy nobody on chart. 45, and he walked him, and maybe this will be it. Good Lord. Oops. Walked him. I don't want to pull him, though. I do not want to pull him. Gil Hodges. They're going to play back and go for a double play here. They got to get some outs. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Seriously. Like, seriously. That is going to be it for Sane, as he is all over, just throwing right down the middle, and that is gone. And his route is on now, and that is going to be it. Maybe I should have pulled him, but that is going to be it for Sane, as he is done. Sane is gone. And now we've got to find another pitcher for the Yankees. Let's see who we have. Let's see who we have. They've used Gorman, Ford already. Who else played in this actual game? For Art Shylock. Where the hell is his card at then? I don't have a card for that dude, so he ain't coming in because I don't have a card for that dude, I don't think. I only have one more relief pitcher. Art Shylock. Yeah, I do not have a card for that guy. Well, I got to see who's pitching in the next game, because I do not want to bring in somebody that's going to be pitching in the next game, because that would just not make sense. So McDonald, Kuzuva, and Reynolds are pitching in tomorrow's game. McDonald. I'm gonna pull those cards out. Now Kuzuva could come in and pitch some in this game because he is a relief pitcher. He only pitches 2/3 of an inning tomorrow, so he could possibly come in. Allie Reynolds. So it's going to be, you know what? It's going to be Kuzuva and Reynolds today and Kuzuva and Reynolds tomorrow, but they're each going to pitch just a little bit. Because, yeah. So McDonald pitches almost 8 innings tomorrow, so they only need a couple outs tomorrow. All right, so it is going to be Kuzuva. Okay. New pitcher, Bob Kuzuva for the Yankees. Alrighty, there we go. So just wanted to explain what I was doing there, so y'all on the same page. Here we go. Kuzuva against Campanella. Sorry, Roy Campanella, and we have bases empty, nobody out. 64. I thought that was another one. I really did. And that is a ball. That is a 1-0 count on Roy Campanella. 34 is a 31. That's going to be a fly out to center. That's the wrong button again. I got to click back over here. Fly ball to center field. So Roy Campanella out. That brings up Duke Snyder. Duke, 2 walks in the big grand salami in the third. Oh my gosh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. That's another one. That is another one. And he's hit another home run. And that one is going and going and gone. I cannot believe this. If you did not watch game number 3, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But I cannot believe that it is 15-5 going right now. If you didn't watch game number 3, you should go watch game number 3. Then you'll know why I'm so shocked it is 15-5 right now. Holy buckets, is Bob's Tabletop Sports. Holy cow. I guess it doesn't matter who you bring in at this point. Carl Ferrello, 26, 27. Does he have an X? He does not. That's going to be ground ball to third. Throwing it to first for the second out. And now it is Billy Cox. This isn't a Jets-Giants football game. Yeah, exactly. 25 is an 8 against a B pitcher. Relief pitcher B is going to be a fly ball to center. And the few Yankee fans that made it here are headed for the door. That's a fly ball to center, and that's going to do it. We go to the 7th. It is a 15-5 ball game. And like I said, you have to go watch game number 3. If you have not watched game number 3, after this game, go watch game number 3. And then you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. It is 15-5 Brooklyn with 12 hits. And now Billy Lowe's has got plenty to play with against Mickey Mantle. 35. And they're going to walk Mickey again. How many walks is this for him? 9? 8 walks for Mickey Mantle now in the World Series. He doesn't have a hit yet. Or maybe, did he get a hit? No. He's still hitless in the World Series, but he's got like 9 walks. They just won't pitch to him. Every time he comes up, I literally will walk. He's 3 walks already in this game. And it's Joe Collins. And maybe that might be the answer. Just walk him every time he comes up. Joe Collins, 13. And they walked Joe Collins, I believe. Yeah, because he doesn't have a double Z. So that's going to be back-to-back walks. And this might be Billy's last outing if he doesn't get things together. Hank Bauer, runners at first and second. Chart, please. Thank you. Nobody out. 15 is an 8. He is a C pitcher and an 8. Single over short. 1 run scores. Other moves to second. So that is going to be a single. 1 run scores. The other runner will move to second and stop. And if it wasn't for the 15 runs that Brooklyn's put up, Billy Lowe's would be out of this game. But they're going to try and save their arms for tomorrow's game. Yogi Berra is up. 26 for Yogi, 27. And that is going to be a double play. Unless he's a K, he's not a K. So that is going to be a 5-4-3 double play. Actually, no, it's not. It's going to be a 5-5-3 double play. So it's going to be ground ball double play, 5-5-3. You're going to get the runner out at third and the runner out at first. And Bauer will move to second. So Yogi Berra hits into the 5-5-3 double play. And now with 2 outs, runner at second. I can handle that a little bit more manageable. It's going to be Woodling. Woodling is batting .357 for the Yanks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. And that is going to be a 0. It's going to be a second roll. 24 on the second roll is a 6 with a runner at second. And that's going to be a double. Run scores. And it is now a 15-7 game. And that's going to be it for Billy Lowe's. They were going to try and just ride him forever, but he decided to just pitch everything down the middle. And they can't have that. They can't have the Yankees thinking there's a comeback. So they're going to bring in Clem. Oh yeah, it's going to be Clem time. It's going to be Clementine. Clem time. Come here. Come here, Clem. There you are. So it's going to be Clem coming in. And new pitcher. Clem LeBlain. Clem LeBlain. I'm not sure. But anyways, we got a runner at second with 2 outs. He needs to get an out here. He's a B pitcher with a Z. 21, 13, swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's going to do it. He comes in and does his J-O-B job. And that's going to do it for the Yankees. In the top of the 7th, it's stretch time here in beautiful Brooklyn, New York. And it looks like the pitcher spot is due up. And it looks like LeBlain is going to come out and swing with the old stick. Swing the old stickaroo. Here we go. Kazava trying to go another inning here. 23. That's a 12 with nobody on is going to be a ground ball hit to third for the out. So that's the pitcher spot. And back to the top of the order, and that is James Gillum. 41, 28. And he is a Y, so that is going to be a ground ball to short. Another ground ball out. And we have Pee Wee Reese with his first hit of the World Series with a 3-run home run. What? What's the chances of that ever happening? Pee Wee trying to get hot here for Brooklyn. 61-24. And that's going to be a shortstop ground out. And that's going to do it for the 7th. We go to the 8th. It is 15-7 in favor of the home team, the Brooklyn Dodgers. And let's see if the Yankees have anything to answer the 15 runs that Brooklyn put up. Clem LeBlain. Tony's Board Life, what's going on, my friends? Be sure to stop in at Tony's Board Life and check out his sports games. Tony is starting to do some sports on his channel. The TSBN or something? The Tony's Sports Board Life or something like that. Anyways, be sure to go to his channel, subscribe, give him some love. It is 15-7 here. What a game number 4. Billy Martin up. Nope. Wait a minute. He made the last out, so it should not be Billy Martin. It should be James McDougal. Sorry. I must not have flipped his card. So it's James McDougal up. McDougal at second, playing game 2 tomorrow. The TBLS. Tony's Board Life Sports. There you go. Playing game number 2. Be sure to check out his channel, guys. Give him some love. Give him some support. Clementine. 43 for Clementine. 29. And that's going to be a ground ball. Is he an X? He's not. It's ground ball to the pitcher. I hate having to click over here every time. Ground ball to the pitcher for the first out. And that brings up Scooter Rizzuto. 43, 29. I think we just had that one. That is going to be a ground ball to the pitcher. 29-29, right? 29. Ground ball pitcher to first. Unless you got an X. LeBlain does not have an X. That brings up the pitcher spot. And you know what? They go ahead and bring in a pinch hitter. Who is that pinch hitter? Great question. It's going to be... let's see if we have some players here. Irv Noen. Let's see. Do we have a nerve? No. Yeah, we do. We do. We got his card. He's coming in. He's going to make his World Series debut here in game number 4. Irving Arnold Noren. Pinch hitter. Irv Noren. There we go. So Irv Noren is coming in to pinch hit. Here in the top of the 8th with 2 outs. 15-7 is your score. 56 for him, and that is a 34. Pop up to short. Oh, and I gotta remember, I gotta click over here. Every time I click out, I gotta click back in. Pop up to short, and that's gonna do it. And now they need a new pitcher. And who do we say the other pitcher was going to be? It's not going to be Kazava. It's going to be the other guy. And so he was. He's going to be done as well. LeBlanc, Mantle. He's going to bring up Brooks Robinson. Now, who's pitching for the Yankees? You might ask. That's a great question. We are going to put in... Who are we going to put in? We're going to put in the other guy. The other guy. Reynolds, right? Yes, it's Reynolds. It's going to be the Chief, Reynolds. Now, he pitched the other day. But fortunately, he only needs to get 3 outs, and then we won't have to deal with it. Oops. That'll happen here. Alright. So I think I got my cards reset up. Here we go. So it's going to be, who's coming in? Reynolds. Ali here in the bottom of the 8th. The Chief against Jackie Robinson. 231 average. 24, 27, and he is a Y, so that is going to be ground ball to third. Ground ball third for the out. Gil Hodges batting 224, but 2 hits today, 1 home run and a single. Gil Hodges, 44, that is a 7. He is a B pitcher. 7 is going to be a single. So Gil Hodges continues his hot streak. Roy Campanella, runner at first. Oh my gosh, look at that. Again, how many times have I rolled that tonight? How many times have I rolled that tonight? That is gone. Another home run. Holy cow. Another 2 runs for Brooklyn, and they have just blown this to high heaven and back. It's Duke Schneider time, and he's got 2 home runs on the day. 2 walks and 2 home runs for the Duke. Let's see what he can do, and this time I'm going to let you guys watch me roll it. Ah! I told you. You guys saw that. You guys saw me roll it. It wasn't like I set the dice out there. You know, you saw me roll it. I had a feeling Duke Snyder is gone. I'm like, they're not going to believe this. I'm going to roll another one, and they're not going to believe it. And Duke Snyder with 3 home runs today. Oh, my God. It is crazy. It's Medlem here in Brooklyn, and the Yankees fans are long driving home, and it's been all Brooklyn. Go watch game number 3, and you will be so surprised at this outcome. Wow. Carl Ferrello, 34 for Carl, and that is a 31 fly out center, and I think the mercy rule is going to come into play here. Fly out to center. As that the second out. Yep. So Billy Cox, he'll get to do something. .62. That's a 26. Ground ball ran at the second baseman, and that will mercifully put this game into the ninth. And if there is a comeback on this one, it will be one that will be historic. It will literally be historic. Clem's going to kind of finish this one out against the Yankees here in the top of the ninth. It is 18-7. Mickey Mantle. And, you know, if I was smart, they would probably pinch hit for Mickey just to make sure he doesn't get hit or injured or anything. I don't know. I will just, you know what? For the sake that for all that is holy, I'm going to take Mickey Mantle out, and we're going to put in a pinch hitter. And who is that going to be, you might ask? Well, that's a great question. But they're not going to risk Mickey Mantle getting hit, breaking a finger. They're going to bring in this dude, whoever that dude is. They're going to bring him in. No, you know what? We're going to bring in this dude, Mize. Big Cat Mize is going to come in. Sure. So it's going to be Mize is going to come in. So new batter coming in for Mickey Mantle, taken out just for completeness. Here we go. 12 straight, 66 coming up, he says. Oh, my God. Snyder hit 3 home runs at Ebbets Field. Really? On 6/1/55. Really? Wow. Thanks, Richard. Good info. So Big Cat Mize in for Willie Mays as Willie needs a break. And here we go. 16. That's a 28. That is a 28 with the bases empty. The line is just a Z, so that's going to be a ground ball to short. And, of course, I didn't click back over here. So, one up, one down. That brings up Joe Collins. If there's a comeback on this one, it's going to be epic proportions, that's for sure. 62, 29, and that's going to be a ground ball to the pitcher. Over to first. And the Yankees are down to their last out, and the hometown crowd is got on their feet. Standing ovation here for their hometown Brooklyn Dodgers. Hank Bauer swinging at anything that comes near the plate. And he rolls a 51, which is an 8 actually. And what's that? It's going to be pop up high in the outfield. Coming in to make the catch is it's going to be the center fielder, Duke Snyder, the hero of the game. This should be his last out of the game, and it is caught. And that one is a ball game. Yes. So that is going to do it as we will end the game. The win goes to Lowe's. The loss to Whitey Ford. No save whatsoever, as this was not... It was close until the second. It was close until the second, and then the big bats came out for Brooklyn. Let me save these stats here. No, I don't want to restart yet. I want to save this as game 4, and then I like to save it as end, so I have both the start and the end. There we go. There you go. That is the Yankees. 7 runs on 11 hits and no errors. That is darn right respectable. But when you're facing off against 18 runs on 15 hits and no errors, and that is crazy. Go watch. I'm serious. When it posts on my channel, because we did it earlier tonight, when you see game number 3 of the World Series, go watch that one. You are not going to believe it. You are not going to believe Game 3 and Game 4 were back-to-back games. He also did it in 530 of 50 against the Phillies. Well, Duke Snider, big day at the plate. He goes 3 for 3, 2 home runs and 2 walks. It doesn't get much better than that. Definite MVP of this one. He has 4, 5, 6 RBIs on the night. Not a bad day for Gil Hodges either. He was 3 for 4 with a home run and 2 singles. The pitcher, right? The pitcher, Billy Lowe's, was 2 for 3 with a single and a double. And then there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 walks given up by Yankee Yankee 6 walks given up by Yankees pitching today. And this one definitely belonged to Brooklyn. And what a game we had. Game number 4 of the series. And this one is all tied up going into game number 5 here in Brooklyn. Last home game of the year in Brooklyn, game number 5. But it's now down to the best 2 out of 3. Who's going to win the best 2 out of 3? And that'll be the winner of the 1953 World Series. What a rout today. Yankees fans not happy. But their bats showed up. It just, their pitching didn't show up. That is for sure. Well, thank you all for coming on out. Richard, Bob's Tabletop Sports, Tony's Board Life, Glenn, G-Puck, Kirk Berglund, and Joe Brooks, everyone that came by and checked it out. I do appreciate it. Thank you all. That was game number 3 and game number 4 tonight. When they post, like I said, you might want to check these games out. What a game. Brooklyn, 18-7 over the Yankees. This series is all tied up. It's the best 2 of 3. One more game in Brooklyn, and we are definitely headed back to Yankee Stadium for either Game 6 and 7 or just Game 6. We'll see. See you all later. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon. Until then, take care, guys.